Hello and welcome to another Maria Hopes video. So, of course, you gotta talk to Arvel.
Huh?
Something the matter, Arvel? You're oddly
No.
quiet. I know there's nothing to be done. I know that, and yet, I still have this nagging feeling that things cannot continue in this fashion. I wonder why that is. Hi, Shamir. Looks like we're swooping in the same empire from a crisis. I predicted this would happen when we formed our alliance, and now here we are. I don't feel any personal obligation to help them, though. That's what she means. What do you mean, Shamir?
Alright.
I've been in some life or death battles with the Empire before, when I was a mercenary in Dagda. There are plenty of people in their army who would like to give some payback. Yeah, I guess you're a Federate soldier. Our neck feels like Eric Mock, huh? That's quite a ways away. We fight one battle after another, then drag ourselves halfway across the continent. It's gonna be hard to keep this up. Yet, no one's deserted. I think it's because we all believe in King Claude. Hey, Leonard. Does this mean I have to face Edelgard after all this time? The absolute last thing I want to do is go to Garrick Mock. Or if I can get out somehow. I really don't want to feign illness, but... Hello, Constance.
Good day to you. How may I help you?
Do you have need of me? Perhaps you wish me to aid you at Garrick Mock? Feel free to use me as a decoy, or make me pretend to surrender, or have me sabotage them from underground. I care not what I do. Comment on her suggestions?
What?
Wait, sabotage? Are you plotting
Can I
something?
be of use?
Not really. I just have talent for destruction after all my failed experiments. Oh right, Merc Whistle. I want to give that to Claude. Oh, Bruce.
Do you have a spare moment?
Thank you so much for saving the townspeople. I heard you're out to Garrett Knock next. I'll be praying for your safety. And then we have Mary. Oh, hey, Marianne. I'm still hesitant to say Lady Rhea is outright evil. But that doesn't mean I approve of her methods, considering how divided each region has become over the faith. I wonder what the goddess thinks of this war as she looks down upon us from the heavens. Well, about that. Why don't we just, Hi.
Can we talk?
Sure you noticed when you fought in the capital, but his magic is really strong with that. I would doubt the strongest warrior in the kingdom. I don't know if I'll be able to defeat him in battle. Say he doesn't have to fight.
Let's see.
There's no reason to force your father to side him, especially if you don't know if you can win.
I don't think so.
No, I can't avoid him. I'm a member of the Federation Army now. This is going to be a tough battle. Take care of yourself, Mary. I'm doing terrible at reading that. She's fine. Oh wait, hang on.
Come to think of it,
While mercenaries work for the kingdom ditch their contracts, everyone's pretty sure they know how this war will end up. Mercenary won't last long if they don't pick up on the shuttle ships like that.
hello.
I can hardly believe Edelgard is counting on us to save her. I'm so happy to hear that. It means she trusts us, that she considers us her friends. She does. Yeah, it feels good to be relied on, even if she had no other choice. Doesn't it? I just want to help her regardless of all the political nonsense. Or as Lee from Claude said, we were going to Garrick Mock. Hello, Yuri.
So I've been thinking.
Regio has suffered major losses in the recent attack. The town was destroyed and many lost their homes and businesses. A fair number of townsfolk don't know how they'll get by. That's certainly a terrible state of affairs, but it could turn into a business opportunity. That's what it means. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. It's important to give new jobs to those that lost theirs, yes? So they may as well come work for me. The pay is very competitive. if I do say so myself. I know my Scythia will be forced if I go overboard, so I plan to keep my activities in check. Oops, supply master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Collect.
Everything has its use.
Oh wait, hang on.
Hey, you.
Yeah, we'll talk to Judith and then we're gonna go
moment.
back. Still, I am a believer in the Church of Sneros. I don't doubt the gods exist. But when it comes to doctrine and faith, I've always been a firm supporter of the Eastern Church. I respect the Central Church as the governing body of the Eastern one, but that's all. Most believers in Monastary are like me or don't have a strong sense of faith to begin with. Though I imagine everyone considers Garrett Mock sacred ground. I mean, considering it's...
Nothing to report.
Riz Commander, nothing to report. Sounds like our band problems no more. Here off to Garrett Mock next. I wonder who's guarding the Monastery gate now. Maybe it's my little brother. He's in the Imperial Army, you know. You know, the irony is that they're both working on the same side, whereas before technically they weren't. I mean, we never see them fight. The gatekeeper and his brother, but still. Garrett Mock smack dab in the middle of Folan, right? I know it's got historical significance, but is it really worth sacrificing so many lives, Oral? It's just it has hidden secrets.
see.
It's a huge building, probably with some secret catacombs underneath. Who knows what kind of secrets might be hiding down there? You think so too, huh? There definitely were some suspicious passages beneath the monastery. So yeah, Happy's not gonna like it if I say secret ground. Hidden territory. Imperial Army is taking control of the situation in Turin for us, since that isn't part of our territory.
Brief.
That should take care of all the bandits so we can rest easy for a while. Alright, unit. Yeah, well, we're gonna teleport ourselves over to Bernadetta. It's strange to think we're going to rescue my father. I really don't want to go, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. Encourage her to face her shields. I don't know what we've got against him, but hang in there. I'll be right there with you. Thanks. I'll pull myself together in time for the battle. Oh,
Hello there.
My Grand Prince Ardero is safe! They managed to flee to the church. Their hearts got wrecked, but we can always rebuild. What's most important is that they're alive. I want to do something for them once the war is over. Oh, hey, Holst.
Let's talk.
Man's made a desperate territory, but that's a problem with a simple solution. Now that we're the Federation, the king could take the matter into his own hands and aid the reconstruction efforts. Naturally, I fully intend to lend a hand myself. We are neighbors, after all. Right, okay. Yeah, we'll go this way. Hey, Leonie.
Hey there.
Cap is having a pretty in-depth conversation with the Ashen Demon over there. I'm a little put out, he didn't include me, but I'm not gonna sulk about it. It's not my place to butt in on family discussions, even if I'm his first embrace apprentice. Yeah, I figure that's the case. Which means that they're probably those two dots over each other. They're over there.
We must speak.
Since the Emperor Federation have a new relationship, I'm thinking Bridget will be playing a larger role. When relations between two regions can easily shatter, a third one takes importance. Agree with her.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's true. Bridget may have to act as an intermediary. Yes, in the past it was the Empire Kingdom Alliance that was keeping the peace. I'm hoping that in the future Bridget can be taken their role. Hi, Balthus.
You've gotta be kidding.
Counterdemon must have been born to suffer, I swear. He got pulled into the Rim Rebellion and then got knocked around when the Empire invaded. Now he's being ruined by ruffians. The course of life is supposed to be a balance between good and bad fortunes. And the Count's been the Citadel gonna be sin free for the rest of his life, and even then, it's hard to make up for what he's been through. Ask about
What do you
Wolf's
think?
life. What about you? Do you think your life's been pretty balanced? Me? I've dealt with my fair share of bad luck, but I've had a lot of fun too. Though I honestly doubt anyone's life is perfectly balanced like that. I guess we should have asked about ours. I don't have the faintest sense of who's right in this war, but one thing's clear. Anyone who would use badness to cause a disturbance like that is evil. It's a shame their leader got away. We'll have to put an end to him sooner or later. Alright, I'm gonna do some training. Give me a moment. Just showing, we finally made Trickster Petra, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like the coloring for this. That's why I kind of want to use like her old look. Alright, we'll see. Okay, so I just encountered this. When a unit masters a class, they will sometimes gain an innate ability that isn't listed among the acquired abilities. The classes that will grant innate abilities to a master differ from unit to unit.
No surprises here.
Well, that's interesting. Medical expertise.
I feel like I've taken hold of something.
Oh look, we just learned aura. Yep, okay. Yeah, okay, we have office at sea support.
Training can be the diff. Can't wait to see how you do.
Oh, we have support conversations available. Marianne and Ignatz, alright. Oh, sorry, Marianne and Yuri. And then Ignatz and I'm guessing Happy.
I'm so sorry I can't let you run free. We'll go for another walk together soon, alright?
Why so guarded, Marianne? Is that how you always greet beautiful men?
Yuri, what do you want?
Oh, nothing in particular. I simply spotted you on the way back from drills and felt like coming over to see what you were doing. I feel like you never leave these stables. Did you ever grow tired of it?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's merely a question. I'm not trying to judge you or anything. Well, this is going poorly already. All I wanted was to make a little small talk and it ended up like this. Are you always this gloomy? It seems you speak just fine around everyone else.
I only know how to make small talk about animals, and you seem to hate them. So, I figured that no matter what I talked about, you would hate it, and me.
Hold on. Why would I hate you? And when have I ever said I hate animals?
Once when I was replacing the horse's hay, I saw you glaring at me from a distance. But if you don't hate animals, then it must be me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sour your mood further. I'll be gone soon anyway.
Look, Marianne. Allow me to clear everything up for you.
Oh?
Firstly, I don't despise animals. I actually like them. Understand?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh no, Marianne!
Don't apologize, or I'll have to repeat myself forever. Just
I
listen.
forgot your yes though.
Second, I don't hate you or even think poorly of you. Although I'll admit that I was somewhat annoyed with you earlier in this conversation.
Then why were you glaring at me before?
I'm not sure. Perhaps you saw it wrong? I don't know when this was, but... Wait. I think I see now.
Oh?
I have a condition of sorts. One that can get aggravated under certain circumstances.
I'm sorry, Yuri, what?
I knew it. My very presence had aggravated you.
Oh, Marianne!
I'm telling you, that's not it. I swear by the goddess herself that it's not your fault. Okay?
No, you don't know what I have. Excuse me.
Well, that got us absolutely nowhere. Conversing with the shady lady is almost pleasant in comparison.
I was hoping he would bring this up.
What did she mean when she said she'd be gone soon? That's a little too ominous to ignore.
Oh. No! No, 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 Marianne, Marianne, you cannot! Yuri, please don't touch me! Tell me about this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then it's Happy and Ignatz.
There you are, Iggy.
What is it, Happy?
Here, for you.
Thank you.
Oh!
Did you draw this?
I sure did. What do you think?
It's really good. Even better than I'd expect.
Really?
Yes. I feel the raw energy coming from each of your powerful pen strokes.
Happy to hear it. So, what can I do to make it better?
Let's see. Well, I suppose it might be nice to add a little greenery to the background. The subject is very well drawn, so you can fill the background with color and it will still stand out.
Greenery? Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, and maybe you could add some flowers? With a few more details, you can expand your world and really bring out the majesty and mystery of nature.
But I don't really need any of that stuff, do I? I mean, that's not the vibe I'm going for.
Oh, sorry. Yes, prioritizing the impression of the subject as it is now is equally important. Your deer was just so well drawn that well, I guess I ended up including things that I personally like.
Wait, you said deer. What deer?
The deer right there. The one that's pretty much the entire subject of the drawing?
I didn't draw a deer.
Oh my god.
Then what's the brown thing?
So that's what it looks like, huh? It was supposed to be a guy. Guess I'm bad at this.
That's not true at all. I mean,
Look, you drew me before, so I guess it inspired me to try my hand at it. But it looks like I'm no good, so it's probably time to hang up my paintbrush.
No, whoa, 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 hold up.
no, wait. I can teach you. You can't give up on art just because I didn't understand your work.
Well, if you say so, I guess I'll keep going.
Okay. So, who is this a picture of?
You, Ignatz.
It's you, Iggy.
Yep, Iggy.
Huh? Sorry, did you say me? Wait, so what are these horns?
Those are your glasses, obviously.
That's what those are? Oh, I did it again. I'm so sorry.
This is interesting. Okay, alright, so I think I have, let's see. Yeah, okay, Raphael, Lysithia, Marianne. And then I also need to get support with me. Oh, right, and Lawrence. Oh boy, I have so much. And yeah, I've gotten all, so yeah, so once I get those for Ignatz, that's good. And then I think Marianne also has some. Yeah, she has Hilda, Claude, Lawrence, and Leonie. I think yeah, I don't have my, no, there's someone who I don't have my A support with, right? Right, we need to get Holtz and Claude. Oh no, I guess it is literally just Ignatz that I don't have. have. Like, I mean, I need to get Shamir. But honestly, just those two is it. Oh, Joe.
I see.
I'm starting to believe King Claude decided to come to our aid. He may be our ally, but he can be a tough guy to read, which is both good and bad. I see a lot of similarities between him and Lord Tuber, actually. Yep, I can totally see that. After all, they both admire each other and like their banter in Golden Deer when you're finding him is so good.
Hey!
We fought a bunch of battles and lost many conferences to Federation hired us. I'm going to survive this war, then I'll get back with all the gold I made, settle down with a nice partner. Hey, Raphael.
Got a minute?
Have you heard how Lady Rhea's actually ridiculously strong? Apparently these bandits attacked her one time and she knocked them out in the blink of an eye, but I think that's all a bunch of nonsense. I mean, look at her, she's so skinny. Oh! Wow! I just realized how fancy our place looks.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Actually, hang on.
Whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
Yeah, volunteer. Yeah, let's care for the horses, Lawrence and Constance.
Counting on you both.
I am confident you'll be impressed with my efforts.
I hope to prove at least as useful to you as a pile of discarded rubbish.
Oh, wow. Alright. Nice! So we got their bee support.
Care to make yourself useful?
Now then, saying, okay. Oh, hang on. Hilda and Dorothea.
Counting on you both.
What? Me? Fine.
Yeah?
Let's get it done. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Let's do Claude and... Let's do Claude and Holst.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I feel bad dragging you into this grunt work.
Don't be. I'm here of my own accord. A chance to build experience should never be wasted.
Nice.
That should do it. Fine work all around.
I couldn't have done it without you. There's nothing you're not incredible at, huh?
We all must do our fair share.
New support conversation available. Hang on. Do Claude and what's those? No, sorry. Oh, they have their A. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll get there eventually. But
I know you're busy, Your Majesty, but do you have a moment? It's important.
If it's really important, I have all the moments in the world. What's this about? There are so many possibilities, I can't even guess.
As you are well aware, we've cast away Lester's old alliances and begun anew as the Federation.
yeah.
And we've now joined forces with the Empire to overthrow the kingdom and dissolve the Central Church.
Your point.
You're happy with all that, right?
Of course, Your Majesty. I would even go so far as to say I'm your greatest
Which is
supporter.
surprising for most.
I appreciate that. I feel much more secure in my position as king knowing I have your support.
I am fully confident you'll be able to fulfill our goals in this war. But my question concerns what happens after that. You say you want to remove the church's authority from Fodlan and build society anew.
That's right. The systems that currently bind Fodlan were all created by the church to serve their own interests. Now, I won't say they're all bad in and of themselves, but ultimately, they exist to maintain the authority of the Church of Seros. And so long as we revere them, Fodlan will never be able to move forward. Do you agree?
Let me make sure I understand. When this war is over, you wish to step back and reevaluate both the existing system of nobility and our manner of faith. And you also wish to establish relations with people from other lands and those who follow other faiths. Is that accurate?
Exactly. I want to knock down the walls that keep us closed in. See, I knew you'd get it.
Does this also extend to Fodlan's throat? Will you throw open its gates and look to establish
you gonna
a
tell
friendly
Holst?
relationship with the Almirans?
Yes, of course. It will depend on how they respond to our overtures, but that's what I'm hoping for.
And what of House Goneril, a family long seen as the enemy of the Almirans? Would you send its only daughter to form a marital bond with the Almiran royal family? Is that a possible scenario?
Oh no!
Huh? Are we talking about Hilda?
Our house has no other daughters.
Ah, okay, I see where this is going. Don't worry, Holst. I may be the king of Leicester, but I've no interest in also being a royal matchmaker.
But what if the next king of Almira turns out to be a kind and decent man? What if
Then
Hilda even
that's up
likes
to
him?
Hilda!
If Hilda wants to marry that hypothetical heartthrob, I'm not gonna stop her. Look, what's all this really about?
Apologies. My imagination ran free for a moment. If that is what Hilda
Okay,
wants, then I will
Holst.
not stand in her way either.
Your imagination's definitely still running there.
I'm just as worried about Hilda's future as I am about Leicester's. Maybe even more so.
I completely understand, so let me just say this. I believe that both Leicester's and Hilda's futures are as bright as they can be. All I ask is that you trust me.
I shall take your words firmly to heart.
Okay.
All I ask in return, Your Majesty, is that you continue to safeguard
I
my
really
sister,
wish
no
that
matter
I
what may come.
wasn't locked out of Hilda and Claude
You
support.
got it. And, wow. You're really serious about this, Holst.
Right, so, yeah, okay, yeah, Happy and Constance I need to get. Yeah. Okay, Lysithia's fine. She has everyone inside, so... Yeah, well, let's get something that both Hilda and Dorothea like. And let's do something that both Lawrence and Lawrence and Constance like, and then Marianne and Yuri, and then Claude and Happy. Actually, no, let's do Shamir and Happy.
Hunger is the true enemy.
No, that's all I meant to do. Alright, Dorothea and Hilda. Perfect.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. You've got good taste.
I think so. Yes, okay, we got him to see.
Hunger is the true enemy.
No. I mean, we have it, but like... Oh, there we go. Happy Shamir. Nice.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Someone knows my weakness.
Oh, we
Thanks.
have Constance and Marianne talking in the background. Cool.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Nope. Nope. Lawrence. Nope. Well, okay, found Marianne and Yuri. Nice.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
I'm surprised to
Ooh,
know
Claude
what
and
I
Bob
like.
is talking.
Thank you. This is wonderful.
How'd you know I love this stuff? You must be more clever than I thought.
Yeah, definitely the game not telling me that.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Alright, there's gotta be something that both Claude... Or not Claude, that both Lawrence and Constance like. I'm just gonna pause the recording and I'll come back when I finally find something. Okay, I finally found a meal. So, Lawrence and Constance.
Solid,
Okay.
solid.
Yep.
Ah, a high-quality meal suitable for my refined palate. I am most grateful.
I'm sure you are.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
Why do you think I'm paying attention?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Great, okay. Hey, Elise.
That's concerning.
So we're finally facing off against the church. I thought I was fully prepared. I thought I already fully prepared myself to invade the kingdom capital, but I admit, I'm a little hesitant about final comrades. Oh, wow, okay, no, we got 3 of them, alright. Maybe I'm just... Young Arm may need our help, but we don't actually have to answer the call. I don't know what the right decision is. Lawrence, do you seriously have no opinion on the subject? It does not particularly matter to me, though if we betray our cause, we are likely to face the consequences sooner or later. Why do you even suggest betraying her in the first place? Because eliminating the Emperor started the war is one way to ensure it ends. Therefore, I decided the option was worth considering. My own preference would be to save her. Edelgard was a fellow classmate after all. You realize that applies to Dimitri too, right? Man, I sure do miss our academy days. I remember the mock battle. Even Mary joined in on the fun. And that's right, and afterwards at the banquet, everyone celebrated together regardless of house. Wait! We had a battle with the eagle and lion?
Uh-huh.
I had nothing but praise for her back then. Maybe I'm naive to think of this, but I still don't see them as truly our enemies. Hey, Claude. Right, this is Claude? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it was Claude. Oh, are you sure you want... It's a gift and you want to see another until you complete the game, or sure you want to give it to Claude? Yes!
Well, if you're sure, I promise I'll take good care of it. I want
Good.
you to have this. It means a lot to me.
Oh? Notes on poisons! Reward is available. Hang on. I want to see this. I'm assuming it's in my storehouse, right? Arsenal. Oh, okay. Barracks. Oh, that's okay. Oh, hi.
Got a second?
I figured we'd have a joint operation with the Imperial Army at some point, but I don't think it'd happen like this. Maybe the Federation take an opportunity to seize control of Garrick Mott. And the Bishop of the Southern Church is there now, but he's just an Imperial Normal, right? I don't want someone like him sitting at the head of the church. Oh boy.
Well, how'd it go?
Sure, we'll take some wood seals, put to good use.
Any result's a good result.
Right, okay. You have someone here. Ooh. Old Lara, just the bishop, not just my wife Claudia, who called the meal, but and all women of House Staff will seem to possess the same capable bravery. Strong disposition as a renowned hero, you two are no exception. Who could have imagined the Eastern Knights as all unless they're still so far off from peace? Of course, many of the lords understand your thinking and went along with the decision. At the same time, you cannot ignore the serious concerns that may have. You proclaim that you would abandon the sword, but it would be premature to abandon your shield as well. We write to you with suggestion. Let the knights of your household become the Eastern Church shield in place of the dissolved Eastern Knights. If you would accept this arrangement, I believe you would avoid an awkward inquisition from the Archbishop, who has taken some serious issue with your way of thinking. Additionally, my wife, who considers you a sister, has been very concerned about you for that reason as well. I hope you will consider my offer. There are blessings of the gods upon you. Hans von Nielsen.
Oh.
As mad as it is, we have no way to fight those in the dark so long as they remain in the shadows, which means all we can do is try our best to put a halt to their ambitions. Their aim is to throw fall into chaos, and the best way to stop that would be to unify Poland. To unify Poland, right? And to also reform our systems of power so that peace is sustainable. That's the only way to ensure they won't meddle with us again, and the same tragedies aren't repeated. Hello, Dorothea.
Hello, you?
I joined the Federation Army to repay my debt to you and all, but it's fortuitous that we're going to rescue 80. Let's hurry up to Garrick Mott, okay? I'll be counting on you, Mary. Empathetically agree. Yeah, everyone's really glad we have strong sisters like you and Barb. We're gonna save Edelgard for sure. Am I really all that useful? I'll endeavor to do my best.
That makes sense.
So that's why you quit the Knights? Yeah, and also why I'm trying to avoid Lady Ray as much as possible.
Huh?
Sorry, am I interrupting?
No way.
Nah, don't worry, it wasn't important. Anyway, you feel like you're ready? This is gonna be our toughest battle yet. Let's show them what Joe's mercenaries are made of. Alright, I believe. I'm not seeing any blue dots. or yellow, so I believe we've gotten everyone. So, time to proceed to the war map. You have unlocked the paralog under the protection of the golden deer. Ooh, I mean, we're definitely gonna be doing that, but... Effective attacks are nullified during this battle. Honestly, I say we do it. Defeats Blow Knight. Our enemies with the advantage trail and foothill captured. Effective attacks are nullified in this battle. I'm assuming it means things like, you know... Yeah, let's get Raphael. Yeah, we're gonna Lysithia. And I want to...
I'll do my best.
And then, yeah, let's bring Marianne. Ooh, you know what? Pulse, you are... Okay, let's bring Shmi. Oh no, we have negatives? Okay. You know what? We'll just bring Pulse.
Forward to a worthy opponent.
It's fine. Actually, hang on. No, battle map. Leoning is the same level, but what about Gerald? Yeah, he's only that level, so let's bring him in. Alright, let's fight.
I won't fail.
Hang in there, everyone. We gotta defend this place.
Nothing we can't handle.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Shoot, what was... You... No!
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
I'm on it. Let's see how it goes.
Come on. Where's the bow knight? Breath strike. Oh.
I'm not there yet.
Come on.
Retreat is a vital strategy.
X.
What did you expect? You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Stay back! I have to do this.
There we go.
I won't run away.
All right, here I go. There's There's nothing these muscles can't do.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Hey, that went pretty good.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
No, Falcon Knight.
On to the next one.
Tempest Lance.
Let us begin.
That's fine, we can do that. X.
Shall we begin our attack?
Yeah, good luck beginning your attack.
That's it for us.
All right, here I go.
Russian blow. X.
I'm dragging the others down.
That was nothing.
Rainbow.
We won't lose, no matter what.
A.
Now watch me flex. Did you see that? My muscles always win the day. I'll cut you.
They're out.
All right, we did good.
And there's still more I can do.
Marianne.
Let's do this.
Well, okay.
All right, here I go.
I'm on it. Let's see how it goes.
Holy Knight, and then
You can count on me. I'll do.
Move at my own pace.
Stand down.
oh,
We might be on the back foot, but I'll just push forward.
hang on. We are all out offensive. All right. Okay.
Not too shabby for an old timer. We can put this to good use.
Thunder Rush.
Gotta be ready for it.
Come on. X. great meteors.
It's my turn. All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
Yeah, that should be. So we did that.
No need to fight.
Hey!
Now watch me flex. Did you see that? My muscles always win the day. Alright, who's next?
That's nothing out of the ordinary for you.
Okay.
Let us take them by storm. That worked. What a relief.
Good. X. And there we go.
We said we'd defend this place, and we did.
Yep. Ooh, okay, not quite S.
That's what strength will get you.
Sure. Alright? Yes! Okay, we just mastered Assassin. So. Yeah. Agile, that's cool. Yes. Training points recovered, strategy resources.
Hey, thanks for your help back there.
What did I do?
Well,
you helped get everyone on the same page. I appreciated the backup.
It would have ended up like that, even if I didn't say a word. Like I said, we're all turning into you.
I still don't know what to think about that. But if it's true, then you probably deserve the credit. You've done a lot to keep our little team unified.
I don't know if I've really done all that much. If anyone should be grateful, it's me. If I ended up on someone else's side, I'm sure people would have gotten all suspicious about my powers. They probably think I was their enemy. But here, I'm just part of the team. You all really make me feel like I belong.
I get that. I felt like an outsider my entire life.
Aww.
But our friends are a pretty open-minded bunch. They even accepted Nadera with open arms. That's exactly the sort of world I dream of. A world where nobody is branded an outsider.
Yeah, we're gonna
where
help
anyone
you.
and everyone is welcome.
Life would be a whole lot easier if that's really what Fodlan was like.
But the church preaches a very different vision. They use social status to justify prejudice and have no tolerance for those who come from anywhere else or who don't believe in their teachings. There's good there too, of course. But I want to wipe the slate clean and start over.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
It's ambitious, to be sure. But can I count on you to continue fighting by my side? To help me make my dream a reality?
As a friend, right? Of course. At least until the war is over.
Wait, that's it? You're just gonna up and leave as soon as the fighting's done?
What, you want me to stay?
Alright, I'll leave it for now. But don't think you're off the hook. We'll pick this up again when the time comes. Anyway,
Okay.
we should press on. I'm sure Edelgard is awaiting our arrival with bated breath.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, so that's that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.